something like this. Virgin, I took it. She said we should hook up the boy from the boogie. Don't know me, they look up. I'm being the clouds. Pool full of Henny, I drink and I drown. Daytime better come correct. Ain't playing at your best, then you will get left. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. If it don't involve money, then I don't accept. Something like this.
exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hello everybody, welcome. We are here for the final home game of the regular season for the New Heights Cougars. Golden City with a small roster, so we're going to play a varsity game first and then finish with just 1 quarter of JV after the varsity game finishes. Golden City 1-3 in conference on the year, but they are a high-scoring team. They have a lot of good wins, but have had some tough losses in conference. This is an opportunity for the Cougars to clean sweep the conference. Currently 5-0. All right, we're going to take a moment here for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please bow. Lord, we thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for the opportunity to compete tonight in this great game of basketball. We pray for safety for our players on the court, our officials on the court. I pray for great sportsmanship from all involved. We love you. Amen.
All right, now for the pregame introductions of starting lineup.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for tonight's game. First up from the visitors from Golden City, coached by Joey Graves. A 6-foot senior, number 12, Spencer Carroll.
First for
A 6-foot senior, number 2, Jameson
Menadue. I'm sorry, that's
And by the junior, number 11, Caleb Hughes.
switch numbers.
A 6'4" sophomore, number 23,
I
Braxton
need to check
Wood.
that on my roster.
And a 5'11" sophomore, number 14, Peyton Taylor.
Jameson Menadue is 2.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for your New Heights Christian Academy Cougars, coached by Stephen Harrell and Will Long. Number 3, a senior, Ben Schumacher.
Now the New Heights Cougars, number 3,
Number 4,
Ben
a senior, Jaden Smith.
Number 4, senior, Jaden Smith.
Ken
referee, Rex Worth, taking the tip for the Eagles. Adam Stanton on the tip for the Cougars. Opening tip, won by the Eagles. Manadoo over to Peril. On inside, shot from the younger Peril for 3. Long rebound goes to Adam Stanton. Adam Stanton ahead, finds Burns on the run, and Burns puts it in for the early 2.
Looks like they're manning up on their main score.
Cougars in the press. Burns to be able to break it into the front court to Hughes. Number 12, Spencer Peril hits the 3. And the Golden Eagles aren't afraid to fire from 3 if you leave them open. Ball inside to Miller, finds Smith in the short corner, and Smith floats it in.
Nice ball movement.
Spencer Peril gets through the trap, inside to Work. Corner 3 from Hughes, goes long to Schumacher. And Schumacher sees Stanton up ahead, goes to Miller instead. Into the corner for Stanton, thought about the 3, swings it back to Burns on the left wing. In the short corner for Smith. Miller, one more to Schumacher, on the wing, into the paint, kicks it back to Burns. Burns drives in, takes the runner, and blocked by Work. Manadoo out running, up ahead to Peril. Peril with the hesitation and the finish. And Eagles take a 5-4 lead. Miller careless with the ball. Manadoo ahead and puts it in. In the corner for Schumacher, back to Stanton. Stanton from 10, off the front of the rim. Smith and Schumacher get a hand on it and knocked away. Ball back to the Golden Eagles. Spencer Peril on the dribble. Picks up the dribble on the backcourt. Schumacher and Miller there. Schumacher gets a hand on the ball. It's loose. Peril still in the backcourt. Gets the dribble ahead to Hughes. And Adam Stanton comes in with a big block. Smith with a careless pass to Burns is able to receive it. Burns into the paint, kicks it to the corner for Miller. Miller fumbles the pass. Rises up from 10 off the front of the rim. And rebound pulled down by Worth.
Nice kick out, good drive in.
Peril for 3, and it's good. 10-4 Eagles. Over to Burns. Eagles tightly defending Schumacher in the corner for Miller for 3, and he answers. Jameson Manadoo finds Hughes cutting to the basket. Too strong on the layup. Burns with the rebound. Out to Stanton. Ahead to Miller. Miller looking baseline all the way through. Kicks it to Smith in the short corner. Smith back to Schumacher. Schumacher across to Stanton on the far corner for 3. Off the back of the rim, Jaden Smith with the offensive rebound with the left and draws the foul on Worth. They go to the line for 2.
Good weak side rebound.
Foul 23, Braxton Worth. His first team first. James Smith to go on for 2.
Yeah, you love 3s when they turn into offensive rebounds. It's almost like a transition layup. Jaden Smith good on the first. And that's the best scenario. Smith makes both free throws 10-9. Jameson Manadoo. Cougars pick up in 3/4. Spencer Peril gets trapped, and ref gives the open hand signal as if he's calling a timeout.
Number 22, Brandon Miller, his first team first.
Ball into Hughes. Caleb Hughes, the 5'11 junior. Schumacher defending. Smith comes up on the double. Peril, wild pass, Cannon Miller there to steal. Miller out on the run, all the way to the glass, blocked by Manadoo and Hughes. Adam Stanton there to clean it up. Peyton Peril picks up the dribble as Smith and Schumacher trap. Timeout called by the Eagles.
30-second timeout, Golden City.
All right, after the timeout, Eagles inbounding on the sideline. Peyton Perrell for 3, and he hits. So the Eagles retake the lead, 13-11. Nowhere into the corner for Smith. Ball deflected by Menadue. Stanton there, gets it to Schumacher in the corner for 3, and he got it. Spencer Perrell trapped again, gets it ahead to Menadue. Ball down low to Hughes. Acrobatic attempt. Burns pulls down the rebound. Burns out running. Kicks it to corner for Schumacher, baseline drive. Schumacher in the air and draws the foul on Menadue. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Good job way to run out Cougars on a 3-2 there.
Foul number 2, Jamison Menadue, his first, team second. Ben Schumacher at the line for 2.
Schumacher good on the first.
Entering the game for New Heights, number 5, Nolan Stanton, number 20, Hunter Marsh, and number 30, Connor Perry.
Hunter Marsh, Nolan Stanton, and Connor Perry in the game for the Cougars. Schumacher makes both free throws. 3-point lead now for the Cougars. Ball ahead, Hughes, stolen away by Adam Stanton. Stanton spins in, and what a finish off the glass. Lost his balance, but able to keep control of the shot. Jamison Menadue over to Spencer Perrell. Ahead to Peyton Perrell on the right side. Back up top, Nolan Stanton almost got the steal. Spencer Perrell into the top of the key, finds Hughes down low. And Hunter Marsh there for the block. And Stanton, good job keeping his pivot foot. Gets it ahead into the key down low for Hunter Marsh. Marsh with the fadeaway and comes up short. Rebound by the Golden Eagles. Menadue at the elbow, takes the runner. Hunter Marsh fights for the rebound with Worth. Able to pull it down, and jump ball is called. Cougars have the error.
Rebound and block. He just needs to attack the basket at the other end instead of fading away.
Schumacher walking it up. 5-point lead for the Cougars. Ball over to Nolan Stanton on the left side. Back to Schumacher for 3, and he got it. Peyton Perrell, Connor Perry goes for the steal. Able to get through to Hughes. Over to Spencer. Back to Peyton Perrell, a sophomore. Spencer Perrell for deep 3, off the back of the iron, and goes out of bounds. That will go back to the Cougars.
It's a good thing Adam couldn't get a
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 3, Van Renfro.
First sub of the game for the Eagles. The sophomore Peyton Perrell subs out as number 3, Van Renfro checks in the game. Bounce pass to Adam Stanton at the top of the key, down low into the short corner for Hunter Marsh, and Worth gets the big block. Again, Marsh trying to fade away on that instead of going into the contact. Menadue, screen from Renfro. Back to Menadue, up top to Perrell. Spencer Perrell Nolan Stanton defending. Tries to go through the pressure and blocking foul called on Stanton.
Foul number 5, Nolan Stanton, his first, team's second. Entering the game for the Cougars, number 4, Jalen Smith, and number 24, Robert Burns.
Ben Schumacher and Adam Stanton take a break. Number 11, Hughes, back to Menadue for the long three. Long off the back of the iron, and Burns with the running rebound. Burns all the way in, and a nice finish off the glass.
Yeah, it's a good job of ducking down there.
10-point lead now for the Cougars. In the corner for Hughes. Three-point shot comes up short, but the rebound by Renfrom right there puts it over the top. Well, Stanton trying to throw it through Perry's numbers into the front side of it. And Menadue hits the three in response. Burns poked away from behind by Menadue and foul called on Menadue. He doesn't understand why, but
Foul number 2, Jamison Menadue, his second, team third.
Back, arm, elbow, and also ball. In his defense, we've seen games where they don't call that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smith handoff to Burns. 30 seconds in the first quarter. Nolan Stanton takes the quick 8-footer. Spencer Perrell picks up the dribble. Head to Hughes. Hughes trapped. Tries to get through. 9-point lead for the Cougars. 15 seconds to play. Menadue. Burns goes for the steal. Hughes able to get it. Smith on the backside. 10 seconds to play. Has time to get there. Smith thought about the dunk. And defended by the Golden Eagles. Smith puts it in for 2 points. Renfrom at the buzzer. And that will do it for the first quarter. Cougars ahead 27-16.
Tonight we would like to recognize our honorary coaches of the game, Campbell Marsh and Miles Pauley. Campbell is the daughter of Josh and Katie Marsh and is in the 5th grade at New Heights. Miles is the son of Eric and Sarah Pauley and is also in the 5th grade. Please give us a big round of applause for our honorary coaches of the game, Campbell Marsh and Miles Pauley.
All right, the Golden City Eagles have the arrow to start the second quarter. Same 5 in the game for the Cougars. Oh, Menadue went backcourt. Ref lets him get away with it. Hughes draws the foul underneath. I think that's going to go against Burns.
Foul number 20, Hunter Marsh, his first team
Goes
first.
against Hunter Marsh.
Caleb Hughes at the line for 2.
Caleb Hughes, the 5'11 junior, at the line for 2 free throws. Good on the first.
The refs have missed some backcourts this year. That was another very obvious one where he was established in the front court.
4 free throws good for Hughes. 9-point game again. Burns dribbling. Looks inside for Smith at the key. Into the short corner for Perry. Back to Smith. A nice dynamic finish by James Smith.
Lane there and took it as he received the pass coming.
Spencer Apparel into the corner for Hughes. Down low for Worth, and Worth gets involved in the scoring. A nice layup. Ball to Connor Perry. Back up top to Burns. Into the short corner for Smith. And rims around. Hunter Marsh with the good rebound. Too strong off the glass. Menadue running. Out to Hughes. Back to Menadue. Thought about the three. Goes baseline. Scoop shot. Comes up short. Hunter Marsh able to pull down the rebound. Ryan Burns for the outlet. Burns into the corner for Nolan Stanton. Back up top for Burns. Flips it through to Marsh and stolen away by Apparel. I think maybe it's just the opposite. Hughes with a tough attempt. And bounce back to the Cougars. Number 14, Peyton Parrell at the table to check in, along with number 13, Wyatt Pettingill.
Entering the game will be number 13, Wyatt Pettingill, and number 14, Peyton Parrell. We would like to take this time to thank tonight's game sponsor, Southwest Missouri Bank. Southwest Missouri Bank proudly supports New Heights Christian Academy basketball. Go Cougars!
All right, after the timeout, we have possession. Max Long in the game for the Cougars, along with Schumacher, Miller, and Adam Stanton back.
33, Max Long, and number 25, Adam Stanton.
Burns jogs it up the right side. Over to Ben. Adam Stanton at the top of the key. Stanton from 15. Too strong on the jumper. Worth there for the rebound for the Eagles. Spencer Parrell over to Peyton. All over to 13. That's Pettingill. Three-pointer from the corner for Hughes. Long rebound to Burns on the air ball. Miller ahead to Stanton. Adam Stanton looks in. Drives through, kicks it all the way to Schumacher in the corner. Schumacher back to the top for Miller. Miller thought about the three, back dribbles, back to the top for Burns. Burns inside to Long. Back out top to Adam Stanton. Stanton jump stop in the paint, rises up off the front of the rim. Max Long there on the foul. Now an 11-point lead for the Cougars. Farrell gets it into Worth, bounce pass to Hughes. Burns just a little late on the recovery. And in for Hughes for the layup.
Almost had the steal.
Schumacher into the corner for Adam Stanton. Stanton drives into the paint, looking for the spin. Worth able to get the block. Spencer Parrell at the top. Over Peyton. Ball bouncing inside to Worth. Looking for the back door. It rises up instead to shoot. Ball deflected. Ben Schumacher there for the rebound. Peyton Parrell defending Schumacher with a quick floater. Too strong off the glass. Burns gets a hand on the rebound by Parrell, but he's able to get free out ahead to Hughes. Hughes and Adam Stanton comes in with the jump ball grab, but ruled out of bounds on
Number 2, Jamison Menadue.
Golden Eagles inbounding. Hughes into the corner for Parrell for three, and he nails it. I tell you, you're going to have to guard the three-point shooters for the Eagles. Adam Stanton down low for Max Long. Long comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Jamison Menadue comes away with it. Menadue on the attack. Too strong on the finish. Burns there to clean it up. With the rebound. Burns in the short corner. Looking for an outlet, gets it back to Stanton for three from the left wing. And Schumacher able to kick it out to Burns. Burns drives into traffic. Then Schumacher on the backside puts it in.
Full timeout.
Burns tried to draw their contact and the foul there was ready to put it up, but right there on the
Yeah, you can tell the Cougars are constantly trying to get into the paint and take those layups. They've taken several tough contested layups into traffic. And Menadu has two. Number 12, Spencer Perrell, the 6-foot senior, has 11 points so far on the night. Schumacher has 10. All right, after the timeout, the Eagles have the ball.
Looks like no one's standing in forever.
Menadu, inside, Burns there to read it and gets the steal. Burns looking ahead, over to Schumacher in the corner for three. Off the front of the rim, backside rebound by Miller. Miller trying to get to the ball, and Perrell clears it away. Inside to Worth at the elbow. Peyton Perrell for three, comes up short, Nolan Stanton with the rebound in the corner. Whoops, wrong button, sorry.
Number 12, Spencer Perrell, his first team first.
That's not sure he shot it because they actually called the foul.
Cannon Miller gets it all the way into the backcourt for Burns. Over to Nolan Stanton. Inside to Long. Corner for Schumacher. Schumacher dribbles back to the top. Back to Burns. Hughes tightly defending. Burns spins into the quad. Finds Long. Long with the left and a nice finish.
They are hammering, driving in the lane.
Menadu floats it over the top to Hughes. Back door for Spencer Perrell, and he puts it in. Too easy for the Golden Eagles. Adam Stanton back to the table, Burns into the front court. Over to Schumacher on the right side. Peyton Perrell defending. Schumacher picks up his dribble, gets it to Burns on the left. Hughes steps up to defend, Burns rips through. Back to Schumacher, 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Cougars leading by 8. Burns at the top of the key. Flips it to Long from 10. Nolan Stanton with the tip drill and puts it in.
Good job on the offensive rebound.
10-point lead now for the Cougars. Spencer Perrell, another three, too strong. Schumacher gets a hand on it. Nolan Stanton able to secure the rebound. Out ahead to Miller. Miller to the block, poked away by Spencer Perrell. Got to be stronger with the ball in that pickup. Double team comes. Perrell to the baseline. Tough shot. Worth there on the follow. And he puts it in. Max Long at the top, looks back door for Burns. And easy basket underneath by Burns on the backdoor cut. Menadu, tough runner from the baseline. Worth gets a hand on it, able to secure the rebound. Nolan Stanton deflects it away and gets called for the foul.
Foul number 24, Robert Burns, his first, team second, entering the game.
Ben Schumacher and Nolan Stanton checking out as Adam Smith check back in the game. 10-point lead, 52 seconds to play in the second quarter. Ball into Menadu, tough turnaround jumper off the backboard. Burns ahead to Adam Stanton. Adam Stanton with a good finish at the glass. Aiden Farrell picks up the dribble, gets it to Menadu. Floats it in for Worth. Max Long defends and gets called for the foul.
Foul number 33, Max Long, his first, team third. Number 23, Braxton Worth at the line for two.
Braxton Worth good on the first. Makes both free throws, 10-point game. Ball inside. Jaden Smith turnaround jumper. Burns looks down low for Adam Stanton. Stanton off the glass. Jaden Smith on the foul. Stanton tries to kick it out. 5 seconds to play. Turnaround attempt by Harrell and out of bounds to stay Golden City. All right, that does it for the first half. 10-point lead for the Cougars going into half. Trying to get the clock correct here.
Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 steps. Right foot, 2 steps.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I stand still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I breathe the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I've made it in a sense, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all.
back after the halftime break, 8 minutes on the clock. I missed a jump ball arrow there, so the Cougars actually have the arrow to start the third quarter. Brad, let's see if we can hear you now.
Check. Yeah, hopefully got a word that they couldn't get out there. So,
Yeah, I got caught.
He didn't think anybody ever did.
Burns over to Schumacher to start the third quarter. Back to Miller at the top. Bounce pass into Stanton. Worth defending. Stanton, nice pump fake. Too strong. Menedy pulls down the rebound.
Look at the side off
Menedy to Spencer Carroll for three. Over the backboard. And that's an out of bounds violation back to the Cougars. Jogs it up. He's defending. Gets it to Schumacher. Screen by Smith. Miller on the right side. Looking for the entry. It's not there. Cluster in the paint. Back to Smith at the top. Back to Burns on the left wing. He's tightly defending. Burns dribbling across. Over to Miller on the right side. Spencer Farrell. Schumacher at the top. Over to Burns at the elbow. Burns spins. Looks backdoor for Smith. Deflected away by Menadu and stolen by Peyton Farrell. Ball inside for Worth. Outside for Hughes on the right wing. Middle corner for Farrell up top to Menadu. For the long three. Rims around and Burns comes down with the rebound. Burns with the left ahead to Miller. And Miller spins in, rises up, and a nice finish. Timeout.
Foul there.
Menadu took the damage in the process. The ref timeout to make sure he's okay. Worth at the top to Key. Peyton Farrell for three from the left wing. Rims around and out. And Miller, quick outlet to Burns on the left side. Burns all the way in, off the glass. A nice finish. Burns and Schumacher on the trap. Burns knocks it out of play. Stay Golden City ball. Yeah, still getting reports that we're not picking up your mic. I'm not sure if I can hear you as if it's working. Ball into the short corner. Menadu on the right side into the paint. Runner from 10. Too strong off the back rim. Burns comes in for another defensive rebound. Out to Smith. Good communication by Burns. Bounce pass into Stanton. And figures out to a good start to the third quarter. Well, I don't see how it could be anything there because I can hear you on my side.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Let me see if I can add the. Yeah, let me see if I can re-add the audio. Ball inside. Worth gets the offensive rebound and puts it back. First points of the second half for the Eagles. David Smith all the way in. Tough shot. And rebound pulled down by Spencer Farrell. Menadu wanted to step back three, enters into Worth instead. Ball across to Miller on the left wing. Out to Burns, Smith at the top. Miller cuts through, rises up in the paint, and Miller takes it in. Ball inside, Worth, turnaround jumper, rims around and out this time. Adam Stanton with the rebound. I think our audio quality is already better. Ben Schumacher for three. Backside rebound by Menadu.
Good
Miller
look.
was there, but went right over the top of him. Tough attempt by Hughes. Burns grabbed the net and secured the rebound. Miller, tough attempt in, and foul called on Worth. Brad, let's hear you.
Yeah, that was a nice heads up, good play. Miller going ahead and taking it strong to the basket there.
Okay, I think that's
First one went off. Says better. My texter said that the sound quality is better now.
all right. Cannon Miller at the line for the second one, and he makes it out to a 15-point lead for the Cougars. Ball inside, Worth to the elbow, kicks to Farrell in the corner. Spencer Perrill rims around. Good offensive rebound by Menadu, but he can't put it away. And Jaden Smith pulls down the rebound for the Cougars. Burns ahead to Stanton. Adam Stanton spins in, blocked by Perrill.
Oh,
And Smith
sloppy
with
pass.
the pass, stolen away by Perrill all the way in for the layup. Cougars have got caught with about 7 of those sloppy passes.
Yeah.
Miller on the right side, up to Smith. And to Schumacher on the left side. Flips it into the corner for Burns. Burns to Miller from the top for 3.
Oh, good
And
look.
Hits the back of the rim and around and out.
Nice kick out like we want.
Menadu to Perrill. Spencer Perrill looks inside. Stanton fronts Worth, and Worth able to get the float over the top and a good finish. Cannon Miller on the left side, back to Schumacher. Inside to Stanton, gets bumped off. Gets it to Schumacher. Back to Stanton, ball deflected by number 13, Pettingill. Menadu out running. Smith gets a hand on it and foul called on the Cougars.
Foul number 4, Jaden Smith, his second, team second. Entering the game for the Cougars, number 5, Nolan Stanton, number 1, Cam Maris, number 42, Caleb Dennis.
Squad of Cougars coming in there as Burns, Miller, and Smith.
Three-point basket by Menadu.
Now back down to an 8-point lead.
Ball into Schumacher, ball deflected to Marins. Bounce pass to Stanton. Stanton finds Nolan Stanton cutting, and a good finish underneath to make the lead back to 10.
Good find.
Pettingill.
Ooh, wow.
And Schumacher gets called for the blocking foul.
Foul number 3, Ben Schumacher, his first, team's third.
Menadu with a left-handed dribble. Nolan Stanton tightly defending. Schumacher deflects. Ball falls to Perrill. Back up top to number 3, Renfrom. Nolan Stanton, aggressive defense, strips the ball away, finds Schumacher, and fouled by Spencer Perrill as Schumacher will go to the line for 2.
Good aggressive take by Schumacher there.
Spencer Perrill, his second, team second, Ben Schumacher on the line for 2.
Ben 3 for 3.
Good on the first.
11 points for Ben tonight. Looks like Burns checked back in.
Has Caleb Dennis been in, or did he just check in also?
He's been in. He came in with the last 3 squad.
Schumacher makes both free throws and will sub out as Jaden Smith checks back in the game. Marins and Stanton come on the trap, and Marins gets called for the foul as he slapped down on the arm. 1:41 on the third quarter clock. I got my clock out of sync there as I was trying to get the audio corrected. Menadu in the backcourt being defended by Marins. Into Worth, kicks it to the corner for Hughes. Back to Menadu, and foul called on Smith.
Gonna go to the line and shoot 2.
Foul number 4, Jaden Smith, his third, team fifth.
Well, that's a shame they couldn't hear my first half commentary because it was the best.
Yeah, it was really excellent. Probably the best commentary I've heard you give all year.
Yeah. It's because we played so well in the first quarter. We had a lot of stuff to talk about. Golden City going to keep hanging around. They are, as we said, they can score points and they are athletic and go.
Menadu makes both free throws. He's got 14 on the night. I'm sorry, he's got 10. Marin's inside to Smith. Smith rises up and misses everything. Rebound pulled down by the Golden City Eagles. Peyton Peril back up to Menadu. 10-point lead for the Cougars, 1:10 to play in the third. Marin's tightly defending again. Menadu bounce pass into Worth at the elbow. Back to Spencer Peril. Marin's flies
Nice
in.
fly-in block there.
And gets the block.
That's one of those where you're flying from the side, you can get away with the big swing because you have no danger of hitting the shooter.
Ball into Peril. Back to Peyton Peril at the top. Over to the brother, Spencer. Marin's defending. Floated down low for Hughes. Tries to find Worth cutting, deflected away. Menadu in the corner for the tough three. Marin's with the long rebound into transition. Ball ahead. Spencer Peril reads it and steals. Transition of their own up to Hughes. Jaden Smith closes out on him. Hughes looking for an option. Bad pass. Caleb Dennis gets a hand on it and steals. Burns out to Smith. Smith step through. Goes for the little floater, reverse floater, and it comes up a little strong.
Back
10
down
seconds to play in the third. My clock's a little bit, about 4 seconds off. Spencer Peril for three from the left wing. Burns backside, another defensive rebound, 2 seconds. Ahead to Nolan Stanton, and that'll do it for the third quarter.
Nolan, I think, was trying to look ahead to see what to do with it instead of grabbing that as he was going. Well, we didn't gain any ground. We're still 10 points. We got up as much as 17.
I remember 15. I remember we were up 50 to 35. I don't know if we got to 17 or not.
.650. Game is moving right along. A few more fouls on the shots that quarter was called. Shot a few more free throws, both teams. Golden City can come out and cut it to 8 or 7 right off the bat here as they'll have possession.
All right, 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Ball into the corner for Hughes. Menadu splits in, tough shot from 8 foot, and another rebound for Burns. Jaden Smith all the way in, gets fouled, and loses the handle, gets it back.
Gonna call it on the no shot. Golden City doing a good job as they go by at swiping at that ball.
Smith from 10, off the front of the rim. Marins kicks it back to Burns. Offensive rebound by Cam Marins, looking for an option. Ball's loose into the corner, Nolan Stanton able to recover it. Stanton look in, back to Smith as Spencer Peril comes through and commits the foul.
He acts like he's surprised at that one.
I think he just realized.
Frustrated.
Yeah, he thought he had a path, and Smith did a nice job of cutting it off and drawing the foul. Renfrom back in for.
That's his 4th foul.
Yeah, Spencer Peril sitting down now with 4 fouls. Ball deflected by Hughes on the pass to the wing by Burns will stay Cougars ball. Burns in, kicks it to the corner for Marins for 3, and he got it.
Nice. Burns was getting frustrated with the guy pecking at him, so he just decided to blow by him and make somebody else pick him up for the kick.
Ball into Worth at the elbow. Burns gets a hand on the ball, back to Menadu for 3. Off the back of the iron, and another backside rebound by Burns. Ahead to Nolan Stanton. Nolan from 8 foot knocks down the jumper. Back to that 15-point lead, possibly the largest lead of the night. Not sure if we got to 17 or not. Harrell into the corner for Hughes to answer. And foul called on the rebound action. Looks like it's going to go against Worth.
Yeah, that was a good call. Tried to go through him. Back in again now with 4 fouls.
Broderick Burns being defended by Hughes, goes for the steal. Burns blows by. From 12, floater's too strong. Burns gets his own rebound. Kicks it into Dennis. Dennis in the paint, also too strong, and Worth pulls down the rebound for the Eagles. Hughes dribble handoff to Menadu.
Ooh.
Ball inside to Renfrom. Ball deflected. Marion's there. Steals it, gets it to Burns. Ahead to Nolan Stanton. Nolan Stanton off the glass and in. Nolan Stanton has 10 points. Renfrom gets trapped. Foul called on the Cougars. Not sure who that's going to go against.
I don't know either. I'm not for sure. We'll wait for the number. Number 1.
Foul called on Marins. That's the first foul.
We are up to the 17-point lead now.
Yeah, so we can confidently say that we've led by 17.
Yes.
Maybe twice. That pass, Jaden Smith steals. Ahead to Stanton. Nolan Stanton puts it in. And Nolan Stanton has 12. Worth for 3 from the corner. Jaden Smith flies in. Nolan Stanton with the rebound. Stanton comes up short. He thought about making that pass to Smith. Decided to go for the shot and lost the handle. Pass ahead to Hughes is too strong. And out of bounds back to the Cougars. 5:16 to play.
Full timeout by the Cougars here. That's what Coach Harrell was advising Nolan Stanton to do, was pass that ball, pass that ball. Cougars up to a 19-point lead now. With as much substitutions and stuff as we're able to do and keep our guys fresh, we can get out and transition. Our second half usually transitions a lot better than our first half. And we started off hot shooting in the first quarter, so we weren't down. So now we're able to go ahead and extend this lead.
All right, Hughes giving pressure on Burns. Ball into Burns. Nolan Stanton to Smith. Rises up for the jumper, and Smith nails it. Smith's got 10. Perrell. Peyton Perrell for the 3. Worth fights for the rebound. Looking for an angle, takes the baby hook. Peyton Perrell flies in, and Caleb Dennis knocks it away, but ruled Golden City ball.
Yeah, just enough taller that was able to go straight up over Burns to get that rebound, but then Burns stayed in his face for the...
Ball's loose. Marins comes away with the loose ball. All the way in, and Cam Marins finishes.
Nice speedily going down court there.
Smith deflects on the full court pass by the Golden City Eagles.
That's one of those where Burns was playing safety and the corner went ahead and tipped it away. Burns was hoping to intercept.
Menadue corner 3, and the Golden City Eagles have gone cold from 3. Burns into the paint, able to finish through contact.
He's now got 10.
Worth, defended by Dennis. Ball rims around. Cougars still pushing. Jaden Smith from 10 feet. Nolan Stanton is able to clean it up. And Nolan Stanton now the leading scorer on the night with 14. Harrell off the front of the rim.
Oh,
Loose ball. Stanton fights for it. Ahead to Burns. Burns, tries to flip it to Stanton. Peyton Perrell steals with some contact, and an easy layup on the opposite end by Menadue.
Full timeout, Golden City.
Golden City calls the timeout. 71-46. Coach Harrell wanted a foul on that last.
yeah, Burns was trying
Play by
to
Burns.
flip it back to Stanton, the old give up, and then he was trying to go back to him. Probably should have just went ahead and went up strong with it that time, since he, I think he just raped down through his arms is why Coach Harrell was mad. Cougars have really extended the lead now here with our continuing push.
Brandon Schumacher takes it in. Max Long almost got the rebound. Schumacher tried to reestablish, but was out of bounds. And ball back to the Eagles. Menadue on the left side. Worth into the short corner. Peyton Perrell draws the foul.
I've seen a lot more contact this evening.
Number 33, Max Long, his second team set. Peyton Perrell for 2.
Perrell good on the first. No good on the second. Then Schumacher rises up from 15. Ball deflected by Perry. Brandon Schumacher comes in, but steps on the sideline.
Maybe with a little help from the bump.
Worth back to Menadue. Spencer Perrell, left-handed drive, rises up from 15. Tough shot, and he puts it in. Timeout by the Eagles.
No sense in taking the timeouts home with you, even though you're down by 22. I believe he leads all scorers with 17.
All right, after the timeout, 2:28 on the clock. Eagles pick up full court. Ben Schumacher, bad pass, Hughes there, and Brandon Schumacher commits the foul on the floor.
Foul on number 14, Brandon Schumacher, his first team third.
Menadu for three. Max Long. Rebound goes to Perry. To Ben Schumacher. Ball deflected by Menadu from behind, and foul called on Menadu.
Foul on number 2, Jameis and Menadu, his third, team fourth.
One more, and that'll put us in the bonus.
Barrett Bone into Schumacher. Over to Brandon. It's bumped off. Back to Ben, inside to Perry. Connor Perry from 12. Worth comes in and gets the big block into transition for the Eagles. Spencer Perry all the way in, and it's a 20-point game.
Thought maybe Ben was going to go for the big block.
Connor Perry up ahead. Bounce pass to Long, but behind him. Long steps through and knocked out a play by the Eagles. Will stay Cougars ball. Perry inside to Long. Long draws the foul on Worth, and he'll go to the line for two.
Good job by Max muscling that up.
Long a little short on the first. Makes the second. And Ben Schumacher checks out of the game. 1:35 to play. Worth. Peyton Perrell for three in the corner. Long rebound by Perrell. Worth. Turnaround jumper. Caleb Dennis flies in for the rebound. Outlet to Schumacher. Actually goes to Perry. Ahead to Brandon Schumacher. Into the corner for Bowen. Caleb Dennis from 15. Max Long, another offensive rebound. And a nice floater back in.
Nice job by Max. Good turnaround.
Back to a 23-point lead for the Cougars. Spencer Perrell for a deep three, and he hits it. Another timeout by the Eagles. That's their last timeout.
74-54. Looks like they haven't updated the score yet. There, they got it.
All right, after the timeout, Cougars inbounding. Connor Perry looking for an option and can't get it in. Did lose a half second on the clock in the process. Menadu in the corner for three. Long rebound goes to Bowen. Ahead to Dennis. Nice hands by Caleb Dennis. And he assists to Perry. Knocked away by Dennis, out of bounds back to the Golden Eagles. (74-54). Peyton Perrell back up top for Menadue. Spencer Perrell, ball deflected and out of bounds back to the Cougars. Spencer Perrell with 22 points on the night, leading all scorers. Worth has 12, Menadue has 12. Max Long finds Caleb Dennis on the run and defended by Hughes, but too much body contact on that one. And Caleb Dennis will go to the line for 2.
That's his first foul. Can't take him home with him, so.
Dennis too strong on the first.
Maybe Caleb will get another 3 or 4 attempts. We can get some lane violations going.
Good point.
There we go.
Oh, he made it anyway.
He made it anyway. He wanted another one even though he made it.
Menadue over to Perrell, into the corner for Peyton Perrell. Bounce pass to Spencer. Rises up, tough shot. Max Long rebound. Gets it out to Brandon Schumacher. Max Long goes down, but looks like he's okay. And that's a final. And the Cougars are officially Ozark 7 conference champions.
Hear the roar of the crowd over that.
It's because my graphic wasn't centered. Now it's better.
Gotcha.
Maybe the logo's too small. Is that the problem? All right, so we do have a JV quarter to play after this. Have a little moment here for Coach Harrell.
So for those of you that don't know, this is Coach Steve. Coach Steve is awesome, and he has been with New Heights for 7 years. And he has had 3 years as head coach, started out as an assistant coach and worked his way up. As head coach, he has had now 3 conference titles and 2 district titles. So that's pretty awesome. And he has been such an amazing mentor for our boys, and I'm sure the parents can echo me on that. And he was having an amazing influence in their lives. And so with that being said, we have a lovely video showcasing players' appreciation for Coach Steve. So if you can address your attention, turn your attention towards the TV. We have a special video honoring Coach Steve.
Steve, love you, dude. Super thankful for you. Super thankful for all the ways you've impacted my life positively. It's been such a good role model for me to look up to. It's been such a good friend. Super thankful for all the memories we have. Just the way you can really change my perspective on certain things. Just really believe it. I'm sad to see you go, but we're super excited for what God's going to do in your life in Arkansas. Love you, man.
Coach Harrell has impacted me a lot in my life, and not just basketball and stuff. He's been a really good coach for the past 3 years that I've had him, but he's also pushed me to be a better and a stronger man, and he's been a very good mentor.
In my years with Coach Harrell as my coach, he's gotten more attentive to everything, even the little details. It's to always show up to everything you do. Throughout high school, Coach Harrell has not only been a great coach to all of us, but also shown us how to be better men and also
like to live life with joy and a smile on your face, and you demonstrated what it's like to be a godly man. I'm so thankful for everything you've done in my life, and I wish you luck in your next step of life.
Hey Coach, I just wanted to thank you for hiring me as a young coach with only 2 seasons of coaching experience and choosing me out of other people. I just can't thank you enough for that, for having faith in me as a coach when I didn't even have faith in myself, and when other people probably didn't have faith in me either as a coach. And I also want to thank you for being a great example of how to be a Christian coach, to the devotions on Wednesday nights, to just having faith that God will take care of us as a team, whether that means winning or not, just that God always has his hand on us, and that you also taught me how to represent Christ well with humility and with always giving him the glory. And those are some things that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life, and I can't thank you enough, Coach. I love you, and you'll be missed.
So with that being said, this is Coach Hill's last home game. He's been an amazing influence on our boys. So we wanted to honor him tonight and continue the round of applause for him. He's amazing.
All right, we'll go ahead and send you through the second half recap. We have a 5-minute pregame timer. I don't know if that will stay as 5 minutes or we'll adjust it, but just 1 quarter of JV, so that will go pretty quick. We'll stay here live after the second half recap.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are.
All right, players are on the court for the JV quarter. We are doing an 8-minute period. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Off the Cougar. Pointed the wrong direction.
Oh, so it is white ball?
It is white ball.
All right, Titus Clevenger gets it into Bowen, and Barrett Bowen puts it in. Cougars up 2-0. We are just playing one quarter here because the Golden City team is mostly just varsity players. Number 3, Renfrom, over to Peyton Perrell in the corner. Tough shot, comes up short. Number 25, Ingram, able to save it, but Cougars there to get the ball into transition. Clevenger, across for Bowen. Bowen all the way through, bounce pass to Horton.
Oh.
Off the back iron, Barrett Bowen flies in, and Worth able to secure it for the Eagles.
It was a good look. It was a nice job, good dish by Barrett. Horton just couldn't finish.
Pettingill over to Perrell. Worth puts the dribble down through the triple, and Clevenger there to steal. Finds Schumacher up ahead. Brandon Schumacher puts it in for 2.
Nice job by Brandon, good finish.
Renfrom picks up the dribble, gets it ahead to Worth. Worth all the way in. Ball knocked out of play by the Cougars. Will be Golden City ball on the end line. Peyton Perrell on the left wing. Inside to Worth. Bowen pokes it away and gets charged with the foul. Into the corner, Worth, turnaround jumper from 12, and he puts it in.
Nice shot.
Clevenger on the right side. Bounce pass to Brandon Schumacher, and another basket for the Cougars.
Good job by Cougars coming right back and answering.
Renfrom Rogan Reether goes for the shoulder check and gets called for the foul.
Yeah, you have to stop them on the sideline there before they get that far, because then it makes it tough to get in position.
Inside to Worth, back to Peril. Loose ball in the middle. Schumacher able to pull it in. Ahead to Reether. Ahead, one more to Bowen, out to Horton. And Horton gets called for the shuffle of the feet. Ball into Worth. Over to Renfrom. Pass to Pettingill. Reether gets in there to tie up the loose ball, and the Eagles do have the arrow. Worth gets the offensive rebound, puts it back, draws the foul. And Worth will go to the line for 2 free throws, 5:09 on the clock.
Yeah, we don't have much height to contend with that on the JV squad, since all of our bigs suit up for varsity.
Braxton Worth good on the first. Can't finish the second. Reether pulls it in. Ahead to Clevenger on the right side. Into the short corner. Barrett Bowen across to Horton. Brogan Reether wide open for 3. Horton comes in and gets a hand on it, but knocked out of bounds. And it's the Eagles' ball. Renfrom able to split through the quadruple. Up top to Worth. Rises up from 15 and gets the roll.
He's got all 5 of their points.
Clevenger to Horton. Finds Bowen cutting in. Barrett Bowen puts down the dribble and it's knocked away. Renfrom able to keep the jump ball from happening. Gets it to Peyton Peril. Step through, comes up short. Cougars pushing in transition. Clevenger into the corner for Bowen. Shot fake back to the top. Ball deflected by Renfrom, but gets to Clevenger. Again deflected, this time by Ingram. Bowen. Bounce pass to Reether. Reether with the nice step through and finish.
Yeah, it was a nice job there.
Worth, ball deflected by Reether. Gets ahead to Pettingill. And the Golden Eagles reset at the top. Renfrom over to Worth. Into the corner for Pettingill. Back up top for Renfrom. Peyton Peril. Bounce pass into the top of the key. Worth wants the 3 from the top. And Clevenger there for the rebound for the Cougars.
Got timeout, full timeout. That way they can get the subs in here, as we're already over halfway through this 1 quarter that we'll play. DJ Funky Brian with the music mix here.
That's right. We had both cheerleading squads out tonight for the varsity, so tried to not play too much music while they were trying to do their cheers, but I looked to see if they were doing a cheer and they weren't, so I went ahead and thumped it out. All right, back to the action. A couple subs in the game for the Cougars. Smathers, Crumrine, and Marins. Rogan Reether from the top for 3. Cam Marins pulls down the offensive rebound, finds an angle, and puts it in. 10-5. Ball deflected by Clevenger. Cougars in the full court. Pettingill able to draw the foul as he splits the double. Call on Smathers.
Foul number 11 by Smathers, his first team foul.
Into the corner for Ingram. Back to Worth. Harrell with the corner 3, and he hits it. 2-point game. Reether to Clevenger. In the corner for Smathers for 3, and it's an answer.
It's a nice job going right back and answering the 3 with a 3.
Pettingill into the corner. Clevenger comes in and smacks down, gets called for the foul.
Yeah, smacked across the arm there.
Foul number 23, Titus Clevenger, his first team fifth.
Sorry, I haven't been doing a very good job keeping track of fouls here. 5th foul on the Cougars. No fouls yet on the Eagles. We're either checking out as Evan Horton checks back in the game. 2:10 to play here in this JV quarter. Can't finish the free throws. Smathers with the rebound. Clevenger out to Horton for 3. Cam Marins goes for the save, but out of bounds onto the church pew. Evan Horton has been red hot from 3 for the last 2 games. Marins and Smathers battle for the ball.
Foul number 14, Peyton Carroll, his first, team first.
And foul called on the Eagles. Clevenger gets into Smathers. Clevenger pulls the jumper from 17. Cam Marins, good offensive rebound. Gets it back to Smathers, cutting through, and Grant Smathers puts it in.
Nice job just taking it all the way to the rim to finish that.
So after the Cougars got to...
I think he called traveling.
Yeah, traveling called on
maybe
Pettingill.
Out of bounds, but...
The Eagles got it to 2, and the Cougars have scored 5 straight since then. Smathers with the 3-point answer, and then the layup. Smathers with 5 points on the night. Cam Marins pulls down the long rebound ahead to Horton. Evan Horton pulls it back to Clevenger. Inside to Marins for the 10-footer. Clevenger gets a hand on it to keep it alive, but goes out the sideline. Ball back to the Eagles. Clevenger gets the steal. Ahead to Marins. Crumrine, Marins again, and the Cougars are able to collect.
Good steal by Crumrine there.
24 seconds to play, 17-8. Smathers was the nice baseline runner, but comes up a little short, out of bounds back to the Golden City Eagles. Pair into Ingram in the corner. Worth inside to Ingram. High off the glass. Rebound secured by Marins, and that's going to do it for the JV quarter. Well, we have a few clips to send you through for the JV game.
Thank you for attending tonight's games. Have a safe trip home as you exit the facility. Please remain off the playing surface. Thank you.